Hello, this is a 160 Q&A test. Plaintiff attorney is Mr. King, K-I-N-G. Defense is Mrs. M-R-S period, Young, Y-O-U-N-G. Again, plaintiff Mr. King, K-I-N-G. Defense is Mrs. M-R-S period, Young, Y-O-U-N-G. And this is going to start with plaintiff questioning. Ready? Do you remember the doctor that you saw when you had your injury? The name I don't remember. It might have been Dr. Elliott, but I'm not sure. Which city? Do you remember what city his office was in? It was in the city of Big Bear. I think that's what I was trying to clarify. Did you see any other doctor other than the doctor for that accident that you were in? For this particular accident, is that what you are asking? For that accident, the car accident. No, I just saw Dr. Elliott. So right from the scene of the accident, did you go to some doctor for your injuries? No, I only went to see Dr. Elliott. Do you recall the visit with Dr. Frank Kim, the doctor that Blue Shield sent you to in September of that same year? That if I saw him during that time? Yes. Do you recall that visit? Do you recall seeing Dr. Frank Kim during that time? Yes, I saw him one time. Was it in the city of Big Bear that you saw him? Yes, it was in the city of Big Bear. How long was that visit? It was less than 5 minutes. Then he made another appointment for me to get some pictures of my bones. They put me in the machine, whatever, and that big thing, you know what I mean. It takes pictures of my knees and my back. Did you go to that to have it done? Yes, I did. Was it called an MRI? Yes, that's it. And did you see Dr. Lemon? Before that, yes, I did. And do you remember where he was located? He was right there in Big Bear. And did he do any testing or treatment for you? He only asked me questions and touched my knee with something, and that was about it. You're talking about Dr. Lemon? Yes, right. When did you see Dr. Lemon? It was in September. I don't remember the date, but it was in 2015. Was he also on Big Bear Avenue? Yes, he was on the main street. I think Dr. Kim is on Big Bear Avenue too. Is that right? Yes, that is right. Wait, are you talking about Dr. Kim or Dr. Lemon? No, it was in Big Bear. Right, but Dr. Kim said that he saw you on March 22nd on Big Bear Avenue in the city of Big Bear. Exactly, that is right. So you're talking about that doctor who examined your knee, is that correct? Yes, exactly. The one that did you see Dr. Lemon in Big Bear on Big Bear Avenue? No, I went to 2 appointments. But when I arrived, I was told that both of them had been canceled and they were going to have to reschedule for another day, supposedly. But eventually you saw Dr. Lemon once, is that correct? No, I didn't see him. So you only saw Dr. Kim? Yes, that is right. So you never saw Dr. Lemon, is that right? I never saw him. And after the MRI, did you see Dr. Kim again at any time? No, I never did. Did nobody discussed the MRI with you once the results came in? No, nothing. I never heard back. Counselor, do you have the medical reports for Dr. Lemon with you today? What? Pardon me? The medical reports for Dr. Lemon. Do you have those with you today? Uh-huh. Now earlier you testified that you did not tell Chuck Camden that you wanted to continue to work for him. But before he terminated you, when he was discussing this option of more hours, at that time, did you tell him that your preference was to continue working more hours? Yes, I certainly did. So after your termination, you didn't tell him that you wanted to continue to work more hours. Is that correct? No. Wait, is that correct or is that not correct? That is correct, yes. So basically you discussed with Chuck this option that he gave you, that you had to work more hours, correct? Yes, that is right. Okay, and you chose to work fewer hours? Yes, that is right. So your termination was like a mutual understanding. Is that correct? Yes, we both agreed. We only agreed because I told him that I physically could not work 12-hour days. I'm too old. I have nothing further, counsel. Do you have any questions to ask this witness? Did Mr. Camden tell you that if you chose to work less hours, that you could not continue working for him? Is that what he said? Yes, he did. He said I had to work 12 hours each day. He made that very clear. So in a way, he was giving you an ultimatum that if you chose to work fewer hours or continued to work under 12 hours each day, that you couldn't work for him? Yes, that is exactly what he told me. I told him that I am too old to work that long each day because my heart can't take it. Okay, I have no further questions. I am going to have to reserve my right to conduct a volume 2. I still have more discovery questions that I didn't get to ask, but we are out of time. It is already 5:30 p.m. Counsel, shall we stipulate to relieve the court reporter of her obligations under the CCP section 2025 Q and S, that the court reporter will provide the original transcript of today's testimony to the applicant's attorney, and a certified and condensed copy will be provided to this office, that the requirements of the CCP section 2025Q will be performed by the applicant's attorney upon receipt of the transcript of his testimony, that the deponent's signature on the transcript will be under penalty of perjury, that the applicant's attorney has 45 days to provide us with any changes to the deposition transcript, that a certified copy may be used at trial if the original is lost, stolen, or unavailable. No other provisions of the CCP are waived. Is that so stipulated, counsel? Well, as far as the releasing of the court reporter and the handling of the transcript, I will so stipulate. What date do you think will work for the second volume of the deposition? I have a trial that will last a couple of weeks. I think it's safe to say that April will be a better month. Okay, does April 10th work for you? Yes, it does. Okay. We do have a word list. We've got Chuck Camden. Chuck, capital C-H-U-C-K. Camden, capital C-A-M-D-E-N. Dr. Lemon. Lemon is capital L-E-M-O-N. Big Bear Avenue. Big Bear, capital B-I-G space, capital B-E-A-R space, capital A on Avenue. Dr. Frank Kim. Frank, capital F-R-A-N-K. Kim, capital K-I-M. Blue Shield, capital B-L-U-E space, capital S-H-I-E-L-D. Dr. Elliott, capital E-L-L-I-O-T. And when they talk about the CCP section, you're going to capitalize capital C, capital P, no periods. And then section, capital S on section. And then 2025, use your numbers. And then when they say Q, that would be in quotes. Okay. They also say S. So S would also be in quotes. You know, I take that back. You know what? That should be in parentheses. Okay, so I take that back. So 2025 Q and S. So you're going to put the Q in parentheses and the S in parentheses. Okay. All right, and that concludes the 160 Q&A test. Good luck.